Share those humans that somehow either for bad or good changed your life. Be me, 5-year-old Mexican. Be in group with other beaners. Fucking bitch in the seat behind me. Pokes me. Ask Chad friend to beat me. Laugh at me with the other Stacy friends. This continues till high school. We were in a big ass school that consisted of kindergarten, middle school, till high school. She gets new friends as we progress in school. I just get better grades. She fights with Alpha Stacy. That just happened to be BF with the Alpha Chad. She hadn't bullied me in a while at this point. Neither the Chads. I got a lot more bulkier as a result of working as an albinel in my vacations, so I was a little more strong too. She no longer talks to anyone of our old group. Even the new ones are avoiding her. That's what you get, you fucking bitch.gif. Days go on, and she becomes even more like an outcast. She no longer wears so colourful clothes either. You know the kind. I kinda forget about her. Fast forward to the last months before entrance into exams into college. She's now at 0.0 in the school. I'm still a loner, but meh. New class roles in... Jesus Christ, that's supposed to say philosophy. Imagine being a hipster, but fat and funny. That was my teacher. Hey kids, let's make an exercise. Let's change places. Note, she's no longer behind me. At the beginning of high school, she went to sit in front of all the class with her ex-friends. Now she sits in a corner next to the door. To keep it short, she now sits behind me again. Just like the old times. She suddenly, one day at a "Let's work on teams, kids!" The bitch suddenly pokes me in the back. You gotta be kidding me, .iso. Ignore her and start working alone, like I always do. Who else doesn't have a team? Says the fat cunt. Oh, a nun always works alone. The class laughs. Oh come on, you gotta integrate yourself, Anon! Look, the girl behind you doesn't have a team either, does it? Stares at her, and I assume she makes a nod/movement. Cause then he said, see, you two can work together! Against my will, I turned my chair. Now, in front of that bitch again. But now, I'm feeling a little confident. She's no longer a Stacy. Rather, she's below me now. 10 out of 10 would love to tell, don't talk to me, just do your part. But Mama always told me that you should respect women's at all costs, so I act as polite as possible. I'll do this, you can do that. Fine? She gives me a half smile and says, yeah, Renan. Things are going better than expected at AVI. The work was something about Romans or an ancient civilization. Hey Renan, do you look a little more fat than usual? Giggles on bitch. Yeah. I feel like we haven't talked in a lot of time, don't you think? Yeah. Hey, have you finished? Relax. You know he takes all the class just with one exercise. Look, I don't want to be rude or anything, but I'm not in the mood for some talk, okay? Always have been like this, always evading people. That's why you don't have any friends. Well, at least I didn't get kicked out of my group of friends for being an annoying piece of... Please note that this girl that bothered me as a child is the same girl that asked Chad number 5 to lock me in an attendance room for the whole day, till Don Juanto came to take a bucket out and free me. She's not exactly my friend. By the way, I'm sorry, Mama. She goes silent. It's not my fault. And what the fuck do you even care? Yeah, I know. I shouldn't have told that. Love and peace, love and peace. We finish the work, and I take her sheet and mine to give to the teacher. Thanks, Anon. See, it was fun to work with someone, wasn't it? The rest of the days, she suddenly starts talking to me. Like, no real talk. Just, hey, when she comes in. Or a poke in the back, now and then. I don't mind that much. I guess I just got used to it. She was quiet most of the time. And it was weird. Like, now all the teachers, if there was a teamwork, would 10 times out of 10 put us together. I wonder who could be behind all this. It's not like the philosophy teacher, God, that word, was also the head of the teachers. Turns out she wasn't that bad now. Like, she was still a bitch, but as a result of working together, we started chatting a little more and more. She even got me an apple for lunch. Family wasn't rich, and I gave her my lunch money to my cousin. That was in another school. Fucking Jesus, this guy's goddamn spelling! Before getting to my own school. I love that little fella. It became a norm to have a little chit chat, or at least once a day. I no longer was mad at her. Not that I'd have forgiven her. I kind of, enjoyed the chats. As I said before, I was a loner. I eat, I work, and I went home alone. No one cared about me, I didn't care about them. So having someone even as an enemy, just to have small talks, was good. We now shared our notes and eat together. She began to feed me as well. Yes, eat little piggy, she would say as I eat. She makes some really out-of-place comments now and then, but I figured that bitches never really fully change, so I didn't put up any through it. To clarify, I wasn't fat. I was a little muscular, Albinol means a guy that builds houses. It's the lowest of the lowest jobs, but it's nice. As this was our last months of high school, I was really into studying and going to see schools, both private and public ones, just to be prepared. I already knew that I wanted something like accountant or economy. I like money, and I'm good at math, so... But I didn't have any other plans besides that. I have some money from some works of, please put this floor like so, or I want you to change my toilet. Bitch, who I will now refer as V, was now really comfortable with me. She would poke me every now and then until I said something to her. Then she would laugh. She would grab me from behind in the hallway or the stairs. Things like that. And being honest, I was really happy. Not because I had contact with another human and a girl, what's more. Well, yeah, also that. But because I feel like we both match up. I was a loner, and now she was a loner too. Also, I wouldn't see her again for 3 months, so even if she suddenly turns against me, again, which I 100% thought was going to happen, I wouldn't have to deal with her for so long. Her relation with the Chancellor Stacys was shit as well, especially with the Alphas. That always broke up, then returned together. But I didn't really knew why they were like that. I mean, I knew they had a big fight, but the reason, I ignored it completely. One day, I asked her in the last class. She didn't respond. Which is weird, because she always is the one that carry out the conversations. She told me, after a really awkward silence, "Are you free after this?" I made a joke that like it was Friday, and I have to drink with some friends, acting smug and Chad-like. She laughed a little. "No, really." "No, why?" "Wanna come hang at my place for a little?" Tacobrain.exe stopped working. Eh? "It's super close, just 2 stations from here." "Yeah, sure." Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god! I've never been to any house that wasn't from a relative or from work, so I was nervous. Really nervous. Told myself that it was all okay, but I was so tense. Imagine walking into a home with someone. What the fuck do I do in this scenario? Should I talk while we were walking to the subway? Should I talk in the subway? How fast should I walk? Thinking about this turned out to be good/bad. I started to sweat cold droplets. But the time passed super fast. She bothered me a little with, "Why are you so shy all of a sudden? Are you expecting something?" All with a smile on her face. Her house was in a nice part of town. No surprises there. But her house was... how to put it? Imagine a normal house, right? But not like a house where a normal family lives on. No, more like a family with extra ridiculous clean people live in. She told me to come in. The floor was white. The walls were blue sky with a roof. Really beautiful house. She told me my room is upstairs. The yellow door. Wait, me there. I repeated. The yellow door? "Yeah, you dork, in there. You know what yellow is." I grinned on her, as sarcastic as possible, and went up. Needless to say, I was shitting my pants. I was in an unknown house with a girl. With a girl! And I was going in the room of that girl right now. It smelled good. That's the first thing I noticed. She had a wooden bed with brown blankets and a black line before the bottom of the white pillows and a couple of plushies, bunnies, cats, etc. And a Charmander. A fucking Charmander! There were clothes all over the floor and I saw a bra. PP don't betray me, .ra. I didn't know where to sit, so I decided to stay in front of her TV. She had one of those plain ones and an Xbox 360 and some games. Oh, Dark Souls. That was unexpected. Here's someone coming. I panic and sit on her bed as fast as I can. She comes in holding 2 Maruchans, instant noodles. "Hey fatty, guess what mama brings you today?" "Oh thanks mommy." I want to die. Hold this. Pulls a coffee table in front of us. "There, this is for you, and this one is for me." Habanero flavor. My favorite. So you like video games?" "Ah, so you've been spying on my stuff, didn't you creep?" "Hey, you took your time down there. What was I supposed to do?" We chat about games a little, till I bring up Dark Souls. V's eyes suddenly lights up like a politic getting re-elected. She turns out she's really into it, as well as me. Pray the abyss. She boots up the Xbox and shows me her character, level 128. Pleb. But she got all the arrows and all the bows, even the dark one in the woods with the extra range. You like archers, don't you? Yeah, like Legolas. I really like him too. Oh, and I want the ghoul ones too. Ask her if she has his ring. Gal ring? Yeah, it gives you extra range with the... Where is it? We end up going back into the Arno Lando. and find the ring next to the giant. She's so fucking happy. I'm so fucking happy. We changed the game for Reach so we can both play. She gives me an ugly controller, but I don't care. Right now I'm dreaming. I literally felt high. 10 PM and we still playing. We get stuck at the ice part with the house in the lab. I haven't had so much fun since never. I told her that shouldn't her parents be here any moment? Nah, they won't come till tomorrow. They took insert brother name to insert famous place. They won't be here till Monday. Oh cool. Bread's in. So we'll be alone, won't we? Yeah? We spend 1 hour beating the game, then we finish it. She turns the Xbox off and puts on the TV. I go to the bathroom as she gets onto the bed. I'll be back. Don't mess my bathroom, please, Anon. If only you weren't like that, you would be so cute, I said as exiting the door. What the fuck did I just said? I haven't had so much fun since never. I realized that I just went out of the room, but I really don't now where the bathroom is, and like hell will I be going back to ask. I ended up opening 2 doors till I find it. But one room was clearly a little boy's room, but it was a massive big-ass TV posted of this, and everywhere toys. Expensive ones, clothes, blanket books, games, consoles. In comparison, V's room was empty. The other room was, I guess, a guest room? There was a mattress and a bed, but nothing else. In the bathroom, What the fuck is this cunt? Are you this retarded you can't spell realize? Fuck. In the bathroom, I just realize them all. And try to think in my situation. I'm alone with V, which is a girl. A cute girl. Now I start to think of it. She's going to be alone till Monday. My family couldn't care less if I don't show up at home, so I don't have any problems there. Just like the simulations, I pray to the gods and they give me the might to thaw up and surpass this night. I calm myself down. Let's do this. Just kidding. Let's do what? You're a virgin kissless hugeless faggot. Get out with this though. I don't want to spend so much time in the bathroom. When I enter the room, she's on the bed without her shoes. She's just on one side of the bed. The other side close to the door, close to me, is empty. B-man! I take my boots off, which takes more time than I intended, and put myself next to her. What happened? Oh, the old guy collapsed at work and started bleeding from his ears. Orale? And I'm just laying there in silence. I could hear her breathing. I could smell her. She smelled good and like sweet, but with a little of sweat. But with all of a, oh look, I'm with a girl thing. I forgot that she was not just the, just discovered, cute V, rather than the fucking bitch that laughed at me while I cried on the floor. That kinda threw me off, and I started feeling like I was being manipulated. So hey, why did you fight with Stacy? Doesn't really matter. Does it matter? To you? I just want to know. Chad wanted to have sex with me, but I didn't want to have sex with him. That's it, okay? This was weird. From one side, it was so messed up that a retard wanted to have sex, but as he couldn't, he ruined V's social life. But another part of me was happy that it happened. Fuck, what do you even say after hearing something like that? Oh, I'm so sorry. So you wanna fuck? Look, I'm so sorry to hear that, but, look, it wasn't your fault, okay? I mean, yeah, you were a bad person, but not so bad. Yes, she was. Bad. Fuck it, tell her how much you hated her. Do it! You make me suffer every day. You make fun of me, tell other kids to beat me, and you wear a general cunt. She's quiet. For a long time, I hated you. And when I saw you being left out, I truly was happy. No, you now what I fucking enjoy it. Wow, I didn't know I could be this massive cunt. But as I was getting ready to give a speech that would make off Hitler jealous, I'm sorry. Please stop. I now am a disgusting piece of trash. I now that no one will be happy of having such an irritable, awkward, and just disgusting person around, mixed with some rambling. I'm sorry, okay? I'm so sorry. I am so dumb. Just like the person who wrote this. All of this while she's crying and sobbing next to me. I'm so sorry. I feel guilty every day because you're such an amazing person. So kind and funny. And I just want to make things right with you. Because you are just so you. And I couldn't be... More mumble ramblings. Ach! She's just crying over and over. I don't know what to say. Less I don't now how to feel. I have this utter mess of a girl in front of me. A rather cute and fucking adorable girl in front of me. A girl so pathetic. Just like me. I just hug her. Don't touch me! Leave me! Don't do it! Stop! Sob. Don't be so kind! Silence as she wipes herself on me. Ew. But I don't mind. I just want to protect this little thing. I'm sorry, okay? I shouldn't have said that. That's how you felt. Drinks from nose. I'm sorry for screaming at you. As she said this, she puts her hands between her and me. Not like an emotion to separate us, no. In like a way that she could be more warm in my arms. Which she was. So warm. Do you really think that I'm funny? Cha-cha-cha-cha? Yeah, I mean it. Be a man! Be a man! I look down at her, and she looks up to me. And it was just like magic. Just like a game. Just like IRL. I kissed her. Her soft lips, her breath, I could feel it all. She still had some mucus from crying, but I couldn't care less. We didn't say much after that. I just kept kissing her and feeling her body. My iron became diamond, and I could tell she was feeling it too. I put myself on top of her. Heavy breathing from both of us. She had a look of both pure peace, but at the same time pure happiness. As I sniff, I bite her breast through the fine fabric of her shirt, and I knew I couldn't stop there. After some awkward laughs, O was able to took her bra off as well as her panties. She was so pink, so adorable. I didn't even have a condom on. I just put it slowly inside. I didn't want to hurt her. But against all my efforts, she got hurt and started bleeding. I panicked and tried pulling out, but she grabbed my belly. What's going on? Piggy tired already? Needless to say, I just didn't stop. I lost all sense of restraint. How was it? Imagine a sack of warm, absurdly warm meat with folds, slimy and tight, with an added factor of, love to it? I didn't mind that we didn't use a condom. She didn't mind to do it either. In the morning, I felt like a fucking Chad. I did it, boys! I'm out of here! See you later, virgins! But also, I now wasn't alone. I now have this cute, soft and adorable white little thing with me. We spend the weekend together, fucking like rabbits. With summers to the store and cinema, and the pharmacy for the pill. The next 3 months were awesome. We'd chat even more in class. She would call me Piggy, but now with love. We would fuck. People knew about it, but after a little brawl between me and some chads, including the motherfucker that tried to make a move on my V, we were left alone. V parents ended up being kinda trashy, but not so much they let me stay at their place in the guest room. After Dad divorced the mum, he tried to keep the blue house, our actual home. He got married again, but with a younger woman, and now lives in another state. V doesn't study anymore, but she has a webpage where she makes designs for people. I'm studying as an accountant. And last November, I asked her to marry me. I'd finally get a job in the government, so I took all of my strength to ask her, and my Italian's close to our place. I'm really happy. I hope all of you one day find a V of your own.